All right, so this is a three-way switch. The last switch we looked at was a regular switch, where all it is you tie the neutrals together and you just have two wires in there. One has power and the other one goes to the lights. And since the neutrals are already tied together, your one leg is complete of the circuit. So all you're doing is you're using, in that other switch, you're using the switch to either contact or break the other half of that circuit, the hot side. So in this case, however, we have what is called a three-way switch, where, and I'll talk about it again, so you'll have a second opportunity when we go to the next switch. But a three-way switch, same deal applies with the grounds. You tie all the grounds together, and you have your one pigtailed out for your switch itself to connect and ground out the device. You have all your neutrals tied together. Just push them back out of the way. But then you have an extra wire this time. You have a red wire. So what's happened in this case is, instead of a regular two wire, which refers to just a black wire and the white wire, what's common, that's a two wire. When you wire a three-way switch, you have to use a three wire. So it has three wires in it. It's got the neutral wire, the white wire, it's got a black wire, and it's got a red wire. So what happens is you run that three wire between the switches. You run it from this three-way to the three-way on the other side. Now, that wire, those are just travelers. The three wire contains the travelers, and you have this other wire that will either be the power wire or it will be the wire that goes to the lights. So basically, to wire a three-way switch, you have a three wire that goes between the switches, and then on each side, one side has a power wire that's the third wire, and then the other side has the switch wire, which actually goes to the lights. So it's either one or the other. One side's powered or one side's switched. So you wind up with these three wires, and you want to annotate the wire that is the power wire or the switch wire, because that becomes the common wire, differently than the other two wires by stripping off the end of it. And then once that's marked, because it can create a little bit of confusion if you don't mark it, you do the same thing, you just wrap it all together and push it back in the box. So a three-way switch, just remember, a three-way switch will always have three wires going to it, generally two blacks and a red.